Hey, Brandy here. Look what I found. This is such a quick and easy way to quiltify something to make it just a little bit more cute. It's a no-stitch project that just replaces some dull plastic with some pretty quilting fabric. I'm Brandy, the quilter on fire. I'm a quilt teacher, speaker, and judge, and I have a passion for thrifting and quilting. So why not mix both? Join me today for QUILT FLIP's Thrift Shop Finds. This is all about upcycling items and doing my best to quiltify them. Sometimes it's a full-on quilting project with backing, batting, and quilting, and other times I'm just doing a quick little upcycle by adding fabric to a thrifted item. I found this cute little cardboard plant holder. You can see the plastic inside at my local thrift shop. Today I'm changing out this boring, dull plastic with some pretty fabric. You never know what you'll find out there with plastic featured behind a cutout like this that you could replace with fabric. This will be so easy to switch it out. It'll take under 5 minutes. All you need is fabric, scissors, and some glue. I could quiltify this. Let's go. So here are my supplies. I've got some glue. I have my recycled item or my upcycling item, and I'm going to try to match this bow. So I'm going to put a whole bunch of fabric in here as well to figure out which one I want to use. And scissors, you might want to pull some clips if you want to hold things together while glue is drying. That is about all you need. So let's start with the disassemble. I have to take this plastic wrap out of here. It's glued in pretty well, but I have to take it out in order to get to the piece of plastic. So I'm just going to sort of carefully pull this plastic out of here. You want to get in there and remove it. And we're going to use the plastic as a template for the size of fabric we need without destroying the cardboard area. It's adhered pretty well. So I had to get it apart, but I'll be able to glue this back later. Other side. There we go. Looks better already without that terrible plastic in there. Let's get some fabric and audition it. So I like this color, but I really want to go with the ribbon that's on here. So I'm going to take this ribbon and I'm going to audition it with some of the fabrics that I like. So I thought this would be really cute. I think I just have enough actually, because this is my template, but it's really holiday fabric and I kind of want this plant sort of holder, if it's a gift, to be an all year long type of thing, so I could give it to someone at any time of year. So I'm going to get rid of the Christmas fabric. I found this pretty little fabric that kind of goes, but it's a softer color. I also found this beautiful batik that might be kind of nice. It goes really well. And then I found this sort of really bling. It has some sparkle to it and the darker colors in here really go. I think I'm going to go with a little bit of bling so it really stands out. So I'm just going to use these two pieces as a template. They're both might even be exactly the same. Yeah, so I can just use one twice, but I'm going to put it on the fabric. I think I'll first press this just to make sure it's nice and flat where I'm cutting. And then I'll cut it out. One template there, one template there. You can put this on your cutting mat and cut it out with a rotary cutter, or I'll do a quick cut with these scissors first, just to get it the right size. Get rid of the excess. I'm going to go to the cutting board and cut it out with a rotary cutter. I'm pulling out my favorite little ruler. This one is 2.5 by 12.5. I use this ruler more than any other ruler in my entire stash. And I'm just going to use it to help me cut out the edges of this design. Okay, now luckily I realized that this comes apart, so I can open this right up. Just pull the other one apart, open it right up, pull the bag aside, and I can put the fabric right in there. So instead of putting glue all over my fabric, I can actually just glue all over the cardboard. So I'm going to put something on my mat to cover that up and protect it. Then I'll get this fabric glued in place. So I'm just going to start by laying some glue down all the way around here and lay my fabric on top. Simple as that. Like I said, I use Mod Podge for everything. I just love it. You don't need too thick of a layer. We don't want any coming through the fabric or showing on the front or anything like that. Kind of just getting it all over. Lay down. Should we peek and see what it looks like on the other side? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, let's do the other one. Now we'll let it dry before we reassemble the little plant holder. Okay, now that it's dry, we're going to reassemble this plant holder. So we're going to get the bottom back in order. Put some glue on here. You could use double-sided tape or something stronger if you like. You could even staple it, but remember, you'd see that from the outside. And we'll put some on here. Okay, get that back together. So you could put a little clip on here if you want. And if this is not really staying together, you could turn it over, line it up with some tape or something like that. Let's get some tape here to hold it together a little bit better. Just put a couple little pieces of tape to hold that together softly. And you could also put it so that you have a weight on the inside or something like that to hold that together. But look how cute this project has turned out. While that's all drying, I will close up my glue again. You want to make sure you always try to wipe the edge of this glue as best as you can so that it's easier to open your bottle. That's just my little tip. I love Mod Podge and I use it again and again. Go and wash this out if you want to reuse it again. Once this is all dry, I'll show you the finish, all for the price of 50 cents and a little bit of fabric. If you've watched this video this far, click subscribe. You are my kind of people, and I've got weekly videos just like this one coming soon. So here's the result. I took a cute little cardboard plant holder, removed the plain plastic insert, and replaced it with the fabric that would pop. I hope you enjoyed this video. Click subscribe for more quilt flips, new quilt along with me videos each week, and an all-new series of textile art tips. We are even adding new podcast content each week. Let me know if you give this a try. I'd love to know how it turned out. And stay tuned next week for more quilt flips, thrift shop finds. Bye for now.